Hey guys, Toaster back. Got a replay off of my stream. I streamed this weekend and it actually went pretty well. I am Twitch TV / Toaster181 if you guys are interested. I don't stream a lot and I don't play a huge amount of games on stream just because for me it's difficult enough to I guess I'm not that smart. Some of these guys make it look easy. But one thing I wanted to note about this game is that, and I'm in third person here, is that we didn't send anything north, and look how many guys we have in our sniper perch. So it's this kind of game is really hard to win, and I'm going to show you how I played it in order to get a good result and help the team for a win. It is a fairly long replay, so I hope you're strapped in. You know, my tank destroyer replays are longer and I feel more boring just because of the nature of the tank. You don't have a turret. This does not have great armor. It can bounce a few shots, but it's not something you want to push up front. And not only that, but TDs generally have less health than other tank classes, so we are just firing at long range, and that's what we're going to continue to do. So that's a standard round in the side of the turret of the Patriot, and our light tank has been going ham, and we're now losing both sides of the map. So what do you do in this case? Well, what I do is I try and pick the opponents that I think are the most easy to hit, and I try to take people out or discourage them from pushing. It's already 0-2, and that's a bad thing. And look at this HTC melted. So we're doing kind of okay in the middle, but we've got this Patriot is pushing in on our guys, and I want to make sure and punish him, and we're able to track him at the same time. And with all those snipers, he should die, right? The only problem is I've got guys on my right, enemies on my right, enemies in the middle, enemies on the left, and so I'm attempting to manage that as we miss the P-43. So we're staying below the ridge and as far back as we can while still getting meaningful shots here. Scorpion G pulls out and gives us a freebie, and we're up to 1200 damage already. So already it's an okay game, and I think I hit a rock there. And our P-43 is actually kind of holding it down over here. He is creating vision on this side, and so we will know if that Progetto ends up pushing. So at this point, is the Progetto dead? Let's have a look at the stats here. He actually is, and I knew that during the game because I pushed forward. Now, I pushed forward and I didn't realize this LTG was over here. But what I was trying to do is get to this ridge over here so I could shoot at these guys that are coming in. I'm trying to help out this P-43 because against all odds he did attempt to hold back these guys from getting into cap. So at this point we're just looking for any shots we can get to slow the enemy down. And that's what you need to do. And so we've noticed a crease here in their defense, right, where I can come out here and get into an alternative position. That LT 432 almost flipped. So, and we don't even get lit for that, so that's fantastic. Our T-32 is pushing, which is kind of okay, except he's only got 105 health. He did win that mid, so thank goodness that we have somewhere. And the P-43 must have done a bunch of work against that Pantera I didn't see, or maybe it was artillery. I really don't know. But nevertheless, somebody did some work against them. Now, I'm ignoring the M10 because I assume that I'm going to get shots over here, and I probably should have shot at him because he was available. Now it's 11 to 13. There's just 2 of us left. So we're just waiting. We're setting up an ambush to try and kill these guys. And I do have gold loaded both for the velocity and also because there's an IS-6 in play. And the other arty that's dead is actually giving good advice. He should stop and aim at our cap, because that's what we've got vision on, right? The Lorraine really doesn't have vision on anything else. So we're going to wait. We see the guy, but we haven't zoomed in, and we're going to wait till we get a shot that we're pretty sure is going to pen, because I don't want to get lit. I want to ambush this guy. And I do see the light coming out, and I wait a little bit and finally get the shot, which was actually great because the light then gets caught in the open and we're able to finish him off. So it's looking for seams in the defense. It's the same old, but we're up to 1,700 damage, 700 assist, and I am bailing because I don't want that last arty to hit me. I probably could have been more careful because, quite honestly, one shot from an arty isn't going to kill me most likely. Unless he hits that back engine deck, he might pin me. So let's speed it up. See how things go. So that's kind of how I play the game. And you notice when I was positioned up on that hill, I stayed as low as I could and as far back as I could with still getting shots. And that is the ultimate way to make it work. Also, you'll notice I loaded HE. It's the ultimate way to give yourself the best chance of winning. So GW, and we take our time and aim. Even if he'd hit us frontally, we probably would have been fine there. Okay, let's look at the after action on this. Okay, here we are at the after action. We ended up with a first class, no other real medals. But we ended up with 2,098 damage, 4 kills, 962 XP, which is good enough to beat the Tiger 1, which he did 2,300 damage, so good on him. Our T32 only did 700 damage. Our top tiers really didn't do much damage. Their IS-6 carried the game. Good for him. Always good to see an IS-6 doing well. And we made 17,000 credits, 14 shots, 9 hits, 8 pens. We're shooting at distance. That's to be expected. And we ended up with 700 assists. So all in all, a pretty good game. This was on a 5 times. And so we have a premium account. I think it ran out yesterday. But 7,200 experience out of that game. And 360 free XP. So feel free to stop by the stream, throw a like down, throw any comments you want. If you're interested in me playing a tank, please do let me know. Or if you're having trouble with a certain map, I can maybe help. We will catch you on the next one. Toaster out.